5 days into the delayed Major League Baseball season, games continue to be postponed after more than a dozen players and staff on the Miami Marlins tested positive for COVID-19. Some in the league say they're concerned, but there's no move to suspend the whole season just yet. CBS's Dana Jacobson is outside Fenway Park in Boston with more.
In a surprise move, the Miami Marlins battled the Philadelphia Phillies on Sunday, despite 4 positive tests within the organization. Now that number has reportedly jumped to at least 13.
Every day we're taking risks, so that's what the players all around the league are doing.
The Marlins outbreak is creating a ripple effect across the league. Monday night, Major League Baseball postponed the Marlins, Orioles, and Yankees Phillies games out of precaution. Jason Stark is a senior baseball writer for the sports journalism site The Athletic.
Baseball had a plan. It has 113 pages worth of protocols, but there's no specific language that deals with a situation quite like this, where you have multiple infections on one team.
I don't put this in the nightmare category.
Commissioner Rob Manfred says owners have not yet considered canceling or suspending the season.
We expected we were going to have positives at some point in time. I remain optimistic that the protocols are strong enough that it will allow us to continue to play.
His comments come as managers and players remain concerned for their safety.
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm scared.
That's Washington Nationals manager Dave Martinez. Last year, he missed at least 3 games during the season after undergoing a heart procedure.
I worry about these guys. I worry about everybody around us. I don't want anybody to get sick.
Dr. Zachary Binney is an epidemiologist at Emory University. He says the Marlins should quarantine for 2 weeks, but it's premature to suspend the whole season.
So far, what you've seen is a disaster in one market and one team. But if you were to see something like this again happen on a second team, I think you'd have to think very seriously about it.
For now, Major League Baseball is only saying that the Marlins will miss 2 games. Obviously, all eyes are on Major League Baseball to see how they handle things, perhaps none watching more closely than the NFL, which is set to become the only other major pro sports franchise in the U.S. to operate outside of that protected zone, better known as the bubble. Dana Jacobson, CBS News, Boston.
Baseball veteran David Price, who opted out of this season, voiced his frustration on Twitter, saying players' health still is not being prioritized. A new report ranks the airlines with the best response to the coronavirus pandemic. That's next on Valley News Live at 5.